The industrial societal paradox. You see, our industrial society is built upon certain assumptions. Assumptions like everyone has to work and strive to climb up the proverbial economic ladder. And for that, starting from the age of 2, 3, 4, we need to start going to school, clear exams, get a job, and start climbing up the economic ladder as soon as we possibly can. There's nothing wrong with that, but the question that needs to be asked is what's the end goal here? One would then take a look around and say that you keep climbing till you become a millionaire or better still a billionaire. So, in other words, the aim is to reach a stage when you have bought all the luxuries that money can buy, like the fastest car in the world and a biggest mansion by the sea beach, and and live a life where you don't have to work for even one day for the rest of your life. Granted, but is that what the goal actually is? I mean, even if you have all the fastest cars and numerous ones, you will still have to stop at the traffic light. You can drive only one car at a time, and it will take you from point A to point B, which any which ways could have been reached in a much cheaper way, which is then contrary to basic economic tenet, wherein you would always want to do things cheaper. Also, the big mansion you have bought by the sea beach, you will still, following the laws of physics, be able to be present only in one room at a time. So, what's the point of a 100 bedroom mansion? One could argue that it's the experience of luxury that one is going after here. But then the question is the experience of luxury then the ultimate goal? If a billionaire was to be asked about his happiest moments in his life, in all likelihood, he will perhaps recall summer vacations spent with his family and friends, or long walks with his or her dad in the woods. In other words, moments that have absolutely nothing to do with rising up the economic ladder and its payoffs. And here lies the dilemma of an industrial societal existence. Our measure of success seems to be diametrically opposite to happiness. So what then is the goal that we are running after every single day, every single morning? Why is it that we are waking up every single morning for? Um, when we all subconsciously, to a certain extent, we agree that higher up the ladder that we go, further we get from the things that actually make us happy, like family, our friends, our passions. Uh, there's no right or wrong here, just that most of us do not even have a say in this from the day we are born, and that's where the problem lies. And that's where I think we need to think about. So when the pandemic forced us to stay at home in the early days, everyone was happy and everyone decided to utilize the additional time that one got to do things that they always wanted to do. Learn that new language or take up a new hobby or spend time with kids and pets. No one said I will utilize the time to work more, which will help me to climb up the economic ladder even faster. To my mind, what it simply goes to show is that subconsciously we all believe that the what we are doing is not a source of happiness, and we simply latch onto whatever opportunities we get to move away from it, and pursue some things that make us happy. Once again, going to show that what would give us economic success is often diametrically opposite to what constitutes happiness. 6 months down the line in this work from home kind of scenario, we know how the economics has been crashed, and how it has kind of crashed all our dreams, of and people having to actually put in far more hours of work, and all those dreams of picking up a new language or spending more time with your loved ones or cultivating a habit or a hobby has become a distant dream. It only goes to show how our socio-economic structure is essentially geared towards pushing us away from happiness. And that I believe is the biggest paradox of all. Thank you.